we want to maybe preview this auction that's coming up?
Yeah, let's do that.
Can't
Actually,
forget the premium dance emotes as well.
Jeremy, if you would like,
I can hold it up for you.
absolutely.
I'm gonna let you describe what it is. So,
Actually, come on in, ladies
we
and
actually have
gentlemen.
probably the best person here.
Look who is here. It's Robert Khoo.
Hello.
Hey, Robert. How's it going?
Hi, I'm great.
Good.
How are you doing?
I'm very well. I'm so happy you're
where
here.
should I be talking?
You can talk. You can talk at the camera right there. That
right.
sounds good. So, do you want to explain what this is? At least what it was until we got our hands on it.
This used to be the countdown to PAX Prime, and it said until move-in, which would sit in my office and scare people because no one actually, and much like those that play on Desert Bus, there's no stopping it, right?
Nope.
Like no matter what, the date's coming,
Yep.
and we call it the PAX train, and it's like either you can get on or you can get out of the way.
Yeah.
Because no matter what, it's happening, and this clock just counts down until our move-in date, and we would reset it every year. Obviously, we have expanded into 4 shows, to which we needed smaller clocks, and I now have 4 clocks without all of this stuff, and so we had auctioned this off at the Child's Play dinner, and you had won it.
No, we didn't. Is the information as to who won it in the system? Because I was bidding on it.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to win it.
Yeah.
And somebody else, I think, sniped it at the very last second,
Mm-hmm.
but then decided that they would gift it to us, assuming that we would auction it off at this year's Desert Bus. So the deal was we had to use it to count down the Desert Bus, and we had to auction it off at this year's run. So for the last probably 11 months, that has hung in the entryway of the Loading Ready Run Moonbase, counting down the days to Desert Bus. And that's why I, instead of, finding, bring some photos up of it in a second, instead of just finding a new piece of paper that would fit properly in there, I was just like, I'm just going to cut out this one piece of paper and take over it. And for the longest time, there was actually another piece underneath the Desert Bus part that says, do not share on social media, because we didn't want to,
yeah.
It wasn't actually like a known thing. We were going to sort of make it a surprise. And we've been tweeting pictures of that clock for basically the last month. And now we finally get to get rid of it, and I'm excited.
One of my favorite
it
things,
has haunted me.
I wasn't by the Moonbase as much in the last little while, but when I would come by, I would be outside the door.
Yeah.
Because this was literally hanging across from the door, like 3 feet from it.
Yeah, you
so
would walk
I'd be
in the
outside
door.
the door in the dark, and there'd be these lights moving around inside.
Yeah.
In a really creepy way. Then you'd open it and there'd be this horrible orange light shining over the entire entryway.
It was so happy the day there's a power failure in the office, and so we came in. It was like 700 days until Desert Bus. We're like, oh, this is great. We got so much time.
But there's actually a funny story as far as how I came to be in possession of this clock, which was, so for those that know, first of all, I'm Robert. I am one of the guys that run PAX. I'm the president of Penny Arcade, and also, one of the founders of Child's Play, which of course Desert Bus so kindly supports. Now, one of our partners is a company called Reed, and they run events, and they kind of handle all of the back end operations to the show. And I was visiting their office, and they had this clock on their wall for a different event of theirs. I think it was for New York Comic Con. And I was like, oh man, I really like that clock. And
you fool.
You had a different reaction than most people have when they see the clock.
I really need that clock. I mean, it's such a great sort of constant reminder of oh, yeah, we kind of have to get our shit done. And so I ended up taking the clock and putting it in a box, and then putting my name and address on the box, and just leaving it in front of the shipping department. I was like, you know what? I didn't steal it. All I did was put it in a box. and if it happened to magically appear in my office, as it did, again, not my problem. I never took it off the premises.
Yeah,
all right? So, I don't know. Someone gave me a clock.
So we're now auctioning off stolen property?
No. This is actually the limitations. Don't worry about it. But yeah,
Wow.
so there you go.
I like that idea.
Oh, that clock has a history.
No, it's a good heist,
That's really
right?
awesome.
Really, I mean.
And didn't you bring it over an international border then too?
Oh, I didn't know.
We did.
Oh,
That
okay.
was us. Yeah. we did, yes.
Not only did they send it to you, but they actually had to pay the shipping to
Yes.
send it
Yes.
to you. Yes.
Seems pretty opt-in to me.
I don't know what happened.
You're my hero, Robert Khoo.
So anyway, that's how it came to my possession, to which we used it for I think 4 or 5 years, and then it was passed on. And now whoever will purchase it will have to learn how whatever weird program.
Oh my god, the programming is terrible. I programmed actually it says
Amazing.
it's super easy.
There are 3 buttons, none of which are marked,
Oh, it's so bad.
and yeah, it's impossible. So good luck with that.
It's a game as well.
And you can
Yeah.
use it to time whatever you want.
Yeah, exactly.
It also counts up if you'd like.
Yep.
Yeah. Also a setting that I don't know how to do.
Nope.
But in the meantime,
There's some handy instructions back behind there.
yes, it's nice.
Sweet.
Is there any other information you want to know on this?
No, I think that,
I should say it was Matt and Allison Wilden
oh, okay, sweet.
are the
Thank you
ones
so
who
much for that.
originally won this at the Child's Play Charity Dinner 2014.
Yeah.